This is Rap the News. Today we're going to be talking about Manna and Quail. And so basically what that is when the Hebrew Israelites were freed by the Most High God, delivered from Egypt. Pretty much the food that God provided for the Israelites was manna and quail. So he sent in this bird called the quail, and I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with that little bird with the feather in front of his head, the quail. And then he rained down manna, which is some kind of sweet bread-like, wafer-like substance, that comes down, and basically they claim that it's kind of sweet, and it tastes like everything that is good, pretty much. And so you can't really describe the taste of it, but it's edible. And basically you just pick that off of the ground. You can grind it, make it into flour, you can eat it, and so on and so forth. And this is what our people eat. So you have a people today that's supposed to be the Hebrew Israelites in Africa, and called, I believe it's Angola. Basically they say this stuff is raining down right now.
Now I'm testing for the third time just to convince you that indeed this is manna from heaven. The taste, I can't describe it. It tastes of everything that I've ever eaten that is so good.
I've also come to taste the manna, and I can't really describe how it tastes like. It is like honey-like, it's like a cake. I really don't have words to describe how it tastes like. Exactly, I don't know how to describe it. I just know that it's white and it's sweet. But the real taste, I can't have anything to compare with.
And they eat that because they have a shortage of food. But now they don't, since the manna rains down. They said on Wednesdays and Fridays. Ain't that something? And they said they eat it. It's sweet, got a little honey taste, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to be fasting pretty soon. And I would like to eat what God provided for the children of Israel. I know I probably is not going to get the manna. Who knows if God will rain some down or whatever. But I can get the quail, We have actually mountain quail or some type of quail flying around here, They roaming our land and everything else. So I see them. So I'm looking to trap some of them. So I'm going to make a trap to trap some of those birds. But also, while I was waiting, I went ahead and bought some on eBay. I bought some jumbo brown cortex quail, and also an incubator that I was unfamiliar with. I'm used to the incubators that have about 60 eggs, 30 to 60 eggs, and it rotates and it heats up with a fan and a heater, and you just place a cup of water or something inside there for the humidity, and it's pretty easy. Well, this one come from the Orient, China, I believe, and basically they didn't really have no instructions or too much of nothing, and you can't read Chinese anyway. And basically I was really irritated with it when I first seen it because I didn't understand it. But when I figured out what it was and how to do it, you just place the water in 2 bags, fold the bag up. You don't even tie the bag up, you just fold it and just let it sit there, and basically it has a heating pad on the bottom, and it heats up the bag, and I guess that provides moisture to some degree inside the incubator, and then you just sit the eggs on top of the water bag, and you put the cushion over, like a cotton-like cushion over top of the eggs, and basically here's what hatched. We have a bunch of little chicks that hatched from this incubator. I didn't even believe it was going to work. So it actually did work. So here's our chicks. So anyway, the next thing that's kind of a little peculiar also is we have this big, huge white bird that flies in our lake, our little pond. We call it a lake, but it's our pond. And it comes every year. It eats some of our fish. It enjoys itself there. And basically, at first we tried to chase it off, but it comes right back and flies right back in the pond. You know, can't chase it off. It don't want to be chased off. It want to sit there and kick it and enjoy the land with you. So now when it comes, we just leave it alone. Just let it eat and enjoy itself. So because we didn't want it to eat all our fish, especially the tilapia or the catfish. Anyway, so here's our little fish thief. I named this bird Pepe. So, you know, it's different birds, I believe, that fly here, the same type of species, some smaller, some bigger, but I named the bird Pepe. So every bird that come there, that's Pepe. So you guys tell me what y'all think about the Manna and Quail, and would that be an interest for you guys, because you can raise these birds in your garage in a little cage or something like that. So you guys tell me what you think in the comments. This is Wrap the News.